And welcome back again. In this video, we're going to get the stairs in, if you don't already have them in. If you do, great. If not, then skip forward to this part. Basement floor, ceilings, and if there's time, rendering. If not, that'll be in the next one. And I know we did rendering a little bit in the last video. That was outside. This is inside, so it's a little bit different, so you have to add lighting. And then maybe background if I get time from there. So let's go with stairs first. The first thing you need to do is you need to click this wall right here, and you need to make sure that it extends down to the basement. The reason why we're doing that is because we need a base point to make the stairs at. So do that first. So make sure that this wall has a base point of basement. Okay, switch to basement, and you will find that that wall is now right here. I'm going to erase my stairs so I can redo this. Okay, here we go. All right, stairs are pretty simple in a nutshell. I'm going to change my foundation to first floor, and I'm going to keep this number at 13. I don't want these things to be too long. You will get this error. Just press OK. It's fine. Don't worry about it. The next thing to do is to the line lock, left or right. I'm going to go left since I'm on this side of the wall. Oops, nope, sorry, I should be right. All right, so I'm going to click right here. You move your stairs all the way down to the very, very bottom. You click, and you're done. You press the green check mark now. Now, I know these stairs are not perfect in a sense, but I'm just going to use the arrows to back them up to where they line up. Okay, so we're almost done with this. Go back to first floor, because you'll quickly notice there's one major problem. You can't get to your stairs. So here's how you fix this problem. I'm going to try to go slower. I think I've been going a little bit fast in these videos at times, so let's see if this will help you out. So click this floor. Oops. So click this floor and click on the Edit Boundary button. Okay, to do this we have to edit this boundary so it goes around the stairs, obviously. So I'm just going to hook it around my my wall. So the first thing I need to do is draw out the boundary. So I'm going to click this line right here, click in front of my stairs, and trace it going around these walls. Okay, press escape. So do that first, please. And I did not fully attach this, so I will drag it out. Okay, next step is this. Click on the split button. Just click one time in the middle of this. That's all you got to do. Then you press trim and extend. Now, for some reason, I have not fully communicated this or this understood, but to trim and extend, you want to click what you want to keep. So if I click this one and this one, I'll remove this, which I don't want. So I'm going to click this line and this line, which will remove that. So click this line, and this will remove that. Once you get that done, press the green check mark, and you now have a hole for your stairs. Pretty simple. Okay, basement floor next. So let's go to buy basement. Basic concrete floor, unless you want to go carpet. In fact, I don't care what you guys put down here. You can put tile, you can put stone, you can put whatever. Basements can be just about anything. So if you want to do carpet, go ahead. I guess I'll do carpet too. So floor, I'm not going to switch mine up. If you wish to switch yours up, go ahead. You did that in a previous video. Click around my walls. Doesn't matter if they're inside or out. I like mine inside. Press check mark, and I got myself a carpet floor. So that is now complete. We don't have to make a hole because you're going down to your stairs. Okay, next we're going to do ceilings. To do this, you have to go to the first floor ceiling plan. Okay, and you'll probably see an outline of your roof here if you did it correctly. Okay, here's how ceilings start. So you click on the ceiling button. Now, if you go over here, you have three options. You want the one that is defaulted, which is the GWB on furring. Okay, but we got to make some changes to it first. Click on the Edit Type button and click Edit Structure. Click this gypsum wallboard. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to add a pattern to this. I'm going to click this pattern button right here, because otherwise you won't be able to see what you're doing. And there's a gypsum plaster pattern. So click this. Just once, not twice like I just did. Pattern will show up. You press OK. and press OK. And press OK. Now, this is set. All you have to do next is click inside each and every room, and you are good. Oops. Looks like I did it twice. Not a big deal. If you're finding that you're clicking everything at once, it's really not that big of a deal, but what I would do if I was you is I would click a wall, right click, and go select all instances. This is only for those it's clicking the entire house at one time. You go select all instances in entire project, and then make sure this says up to second floor. So that's only if you're having a problem. Okay? So this stopped in midstream. All you have to do is just click on ceiling again, and I can put a ceiling in all of my rooms. So there you go. Forgot that one. Okay. So that is in. Your roof now vanishes because you put a ceiling in. That's what it should look like now. All right. So let's go back to first floor, and you see nothing is really affected by this. Okay. Basement's a little bit trickier. Now, you don't have a basement floor plan here because it's not defaulted into the program. So let me show you how to make one. Okay, so please follow me on this. Click on the View button. Okay, you have to go Plan Views. And click on Reflected Ceiling Plan. A pop-up will eventually come up. You click Basement, you press OK, and it will bring you into your basement. Okay, you notice you can't see anything because there's a setting that you have to change. This is your floor, if you're wondering what this is. Okay? If this gets really, really confusing and you just want to wait for me, that's fine. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm making this video on a day I'm gone for those who are a little bit ahead. So, you go down to what's called the View range in your Properties menu, so make sure that you press Escape. So you click on the Edit button, change this 7.6 to 6.6, and there's your wall now. Okay, basement ceilings are typically lower than other ceilings, so you have to keep that in mind. Here's how we're going to do this. So we're going to click Ceilings, and we're just going to, so we're in the basement ceiling now, okay? And it's clicking too many things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my height to 7 feet. And now that's fixed. Press a check mark and you're good. Now, once again, we have a little bit of problem with the stairs. So here's how you're going to fix this. Because right now your stairs are blocked by the ceiling. So here's how you're going to fix this. If you hover your mouse over the wall and you press the tab button like I'm doing right now, don't click until you have it selected. You click and you're going to click on the Edit Boundary button. And you're going to do the same basic thing as last time. Now I don't want this. That's annoying. Okay. We're going to draw the lines around the stairs again. Just like we did on the floors. All the way around it. Split element. Click, 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 click. Done. Now my stairs have a gap in it. Okay, so now I'm good. Okay, so we got that part finished. All right, so now I can see through my stairs. Okay, how to render inside a house? Well, number one, you need lighting. You have a lot of different options for lighting. If you click on the component button and you go Load Family, I'm just going to stick in this and not go to Revit City, although there are plenty of lights in Revit City if you wish to choose to go there. You click on Lighting, you go to Architectural, and you go to Internal. All these different types. There's floor lamps, there's recessed lamps. I'll show you what I'm a fan of and what I'm not a fan of. You can use any of these floor lamps, that's fine. You could put these in a bedroom if you'd like, or you could put one in the front room. I really don't care. Okay, these will illuminate a few lights. I'm just dumping some. Now, keep in mind, the more lights you have, the more time it takes to render. So don't go light insane here and make this thing look like the sun, because it will not turn out good. My favorite type of light is, if you go back to Component and to Load Family, and you go under Light, you go into Architectural, Internal, okay? There's a thing called a studio light. This is a floating light bulb, is all it is. So the best way to put this in is to go to your ceiling plan itself. So your first floor ceiling plan, okay? Go back to component, and it should be last thing I loaded. Now, you want to do a negative offset of 2 feet. Why? Because otherwise your light bulb will be in the ceiling. Now, you have to do some trusting on yourself because you can't see it as you do this, but that's just how it's created. So I'm just going to click a bunch of them. You may get an error button. I'm going to ignore it. I put about 5 in here. If you want to go ahead and put some of the other rooms, go ahead. Okay, now you may be asking, okay, that was really annoying. That's fine. If I click back on first floor, and if I draw out a camera, which is up here by the house, click, draw that out. See these little circles up here? These are my studio lights. So that's done. Let's change it to realistic real quick. You know how to do that? This is not the original plan I was working on. I didn't have it at home, so I just left it as is. Okay, so back to first floor plan. All right, so you got the camera drawn out. Advise naming these, otherwise you're going to end up with a lot of them, but if you don't, that's up to you. Okay. How to render in Revit. All right, you will render on the cloud, but I have to be there to help you do it because you have to get a password from me, and I'm not giving out my school password on YouTube. That would be bad. All right, so here's how you're going to render. You're going to render on a draft setting. So if you click on your camera, like you're on, and you go view, and you go render. Now pay attention to these settings. I'm going to go low. If you go high and best, it actually will take too long. It'll take hours. So please don't do it. Change your scheme to interior, sun, and artificial. All right, so you got this set to internal, sun, and artificial. That's the biggie. And I'll show you what this does here in a minute. So when you click render, the options, this is just your graphics card. And when you hit render, you're going to get a low quality picture of what you have. I want you to set these up. So if you have time today, go ahead and set these up. And through the magic of pausing my video, this is what I ended up with. So not great, but decent. You always can adjust your exposures. You can go darker and lighter, and you can mess around with these things all you wish. And then you'll see how you can darken it and whatnot. Okay. Now, you may find all these little white pickly stuff really, really annoying, which I do too. There is a way to fix this. You have to add a background in. So let's do that real quick. I want you to go on Google and find a background that you like. So I'm going to go to Google. That was fun. All right. So sky background. And go ahead and grab one of these. I don't care which one for the sake of time. I'm going to do this really quick. Save image as. And go ahead and save this image onto here. Go back to Revit. Not sure why this is happening. Okay, go back to render. Under background, you're going to go down to the image. Go find your file. There's my sky. Stretch it. Press OK. And re-render it. And let's see what the difference is. So I'm going to pause the video and you'll see what my results are. So as you can see by this, it did kind of clean it up a little bit. So it looks much nicer. The next video that I'm going to try to make, I'll try to work on the wall colors and the cabinet colors and things of that nature. But for right now, work on trying to furnishing your rooms. That way they just look really nice. All right. If you want to save your render, you go save to project. Call this one kitchen. And then if I close this out and scroll down to my project browser, click on plus by rendering, I go kitchen, and there's my picture. So I can have it for later on. All right. Good luck on rendering. Have fun. Add lots of fun stuff to your house. Just keep it appropriate. Bye.